listening to American Wannabes podcast. Fucking danger way. And it's your support in the building. Remember that he stole his lady or he just had a crush on her? I'm Christian Zaragoza.
What up, Jerry G from HP? I wanted to be a school police, dog.
If you can't sing like Whitney, do not even try.
American Wannabes, we are back.
right,
Another episode. How y'all doing, dog? And I know, real quick clarification.
Yeah.
On the YouTube, you'll see episode 271, 273. Then we'll skip an episode. Why? Because the even number episode is on Patreon, motherfuckers.
That's right.
So make sure you guys check out the Patreon.
So if
you're gonna get a regular
if you
episode
feel like
every
you're
other
missing an episode, you're missing the Patreon episode, the juicy, oozy fucking episode. So
Last week was a good one, dog.
if you're not on it,
That was a good one.
Yeah, I hope my wife doesn't listen to that one.
Yeah, that was a good one, dog.
You think I'm not uploading them anymore?
I'm glad I said what I said.
Yes, I am.
Anyways, quick shout out to what we're drinking. People are like, "What are you guys drinking?" What are
Well,
you
the
guys
first person
Idiot.
the first person who wanted to decorate our set sent us a little something, and this is shout outs to who is this?
drinking? Who is this? Okay, let's
Enchiladas
see.
El Chingues.
Of course.
He's a long-time listener. Him and his wife, they made this mix at a baby shower, and everybody fucking loved it. So they were like, "Hey, let's start our own business," and it's blowing up.
Dope, man.
Oh, that's good shit. That's good. That's good.
Honestly, for it is good.
It's you know what this.
Hey, you didn't even add nothing else. Did you add lemon or anything else to this? No. huh?
Nothing.
It's
I
just
opened
a
the
mix.
thing. I opened the. I came with this bottle right here. It's already. It's a mix.
The little
already
milk
ready to go.
jug bottle.
So then I filled it up to aquí way. We're up to right there, the limit, and the rest is just fucking straight fucking.
Micheladas
Chela,
El
homie.
Chingues. They also got.
Hijos de su chingada, está buena, güey, está buena. Morro, te la aventaste, compa.
If you buy a set, dog, you get extra gummy worms for free if you mention American Wannabes.
What?
Fool.
No, he didn't say
No
that.
way.
No.
Oh, you didn't say that?
No.
Oh, I thought he did.
No.
Hey, well, he should have, dog.
No, but you mentioned it for a discount.
You should have said that shit.
You did a
Dog.
little. Oh shit.
Is it like-
You'll get a discount, fool.
What is this? A ver, ¿qué es this?
But we appreciate you guys, man. You know, I don't really do a lot of micheladas anymore, dog. Because again, I'm getting to that age, fool, where el gastritis is starting to kick in, dog.
wait.
But here, I'll tell you something about this. I've been drinking this for like about an hour before we start recording, fool. And it's not that strong, fool. It has like a cool little seltzer taste. It's not like that. Sometimes se pasan de verga con el pinche tomate, güey, and the little clamato. Look at this. You can see through it, bro. The other ones are like really thick and nasty. I
Right.
actually see through this one. It's good.
Thick and nasty, like I like my women.
I like the thick one.
How was your
No, it's
weekend?
because the enchiladas, güey, they're good. The best, like, micheladas, you know, a good michelada is fucking, it makes your
What
day.
beer do you use for michelada? What's the best beer?
Corona or Modelo.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Other than that, Pacifico. That's a good one.
Yeah, pues go too.
Other than that, chinga su madre.
So you're not supposed to use Bud Light?
Bud Light, get the hell out of here.
I've used Bud Light. Fuck it, dude. It's beer.
Have you tried Bud Light, the cans, the michelada ones? That looks such a turn off, bro. It looks nasty.
Yeah, I
dog.
drink those.
Ugh.
There's a new one called that Victoria makes, and it's called chamoy. It's a chamoy. It's not a michelada. It's a chamoy one.
And the beer is Victoria?
Yeah.
Because
It's
that's
a
like,
red can.
If you're drinking Bud Light michelada, get a job. You
Work
usually
from
don't
home,
have a
my friend.
job. You're usually out there in the couch, fucking talking about stories. No, está cabrón la vida, güey. Like, no, get a job.
have you ever had a Victoria, fool? Speaking of Victoria,
Victoria's
Victoria
good.
is like
Good
my
shit.
favorite beer in Mexico, though, fool. I've had it here, bro. It doesn't taste the same. It's not that good.
It's
dog.
different, no?
But Victoria in Mexico, Vicky's, bro,
Vicky's.
best tasting beer ever, fool.
Oh my
Smooth,
God. You
no
ever had a
hangover,
fucking? You ever had a Vic
everything,
in Mexico?
fool. Las
A
Vicky's,
Vic?
se llaman Las Vicky's, güey. Vamos a ir a
You know that a
unos Vicky's.
michelada in Mexico is just lime and
It's just
salt?
a chalada.
It's just lime and salt. Because they were like, you want a michelada? And I was like, yeah.
Who
And
made a michelada? It's not Mexican
I went
made,
to
is
Puerto
it?
Vallarta and they gave me Concrete looks like he knows the fucking
Oh,
business
here we
right
go.
now.
Here
Oh,
we
here we
fucking
go.
go.
From Marisco's leftover juice.
Oh.
It's a hangover cure.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Basically what it is. In Guadalajara, there's this place called Carnes Garibaldi, and they make it from the juice of the meat. Best michelada I've ever tasted in my
Oh,
life.
shit, dog.
In
Juice of the meat?
Yeah. So it's called carne en su jugo, right?
Yeah.
So
Carne
they
su- is
use the
Guadalajara
jugo,
thing.
the Carne en su jugo for the michelada mix. Best one by far I've ever tasted.
Hey, hey, second best after El Chingues Micheladas.
Yeah, second
Yeah,
best.
second best. I lied. That's not wrong, güey.
I said in Mexico. Fool.
Pon atención, motherfucker. I was
carne-
gonna say because I knew it was something that had like nachos and shit. Nachos wasn't made in Mexico. It was made
Have you ever
here.
had carne en su jugo, by the way?
You would never
make it
find
all the time.
burritos in Mexico either.
That's what we were talking about. We're like,
They're just
"Ooh, that's
fat
right.
tacos."
There's never been burritos in
I was
Mexico.
telling them that Meatla's made the first hard shell taco, and he was like, "How do you know that? That's not true." And I
It's
was
'cause
like,
I
"Oh, it was
know
on
that,
Netflix.
wait.
Fool. It was on Netflix." But the guy from Taco Bell stole the idea, or he worked there and he took it and he started Taco Bell.
I feel like our
Gringos
ancestors
used
been
to-
making hard shell tacos, fool.
Taquitos, but not the fucking folded ones with the fucking hard shell.
This is my
Speaking of Taco Bell, hey, the Mexican pizza's back and that shit's fire, fool.
Really?
I love Mexican pizza.
Taco
dog.
Bell.
Mexican pizza, Taco Bell are the shit.
Fire.
Hell yeah, right?
Fire.
Fuck yeah.
Fire.
I haven't had
Fuck
it.
yeah,
I've
bro.
never had one.
You gotta have one.
That's what
dog.
I'm getting on my
That's
way
what I'm
home.
getting right now.
No
That's what I'm gonna-
mames, like.
Yeah.
Go get one right
I
fucking
know.
now. We're trying to the
They're
fucking
so
podcast.
dope, bro. They're like, so why did
is
this
it?
go
What is it? What
away?
is it? What is
It's
it?
como una tostada, güey. Es una tostada, carne, queso, and then another tostada on top of it with queso. Oh, it's
With the
bomb,
Baja
bro.
Blast? Oof.
Yeah, it's bomb, bro. That little tomato sauce that makes it the pizza, supposedly. The tomato
Como dicen los
sauce.
moros, does it slap?
It slaps, bro. It
A
slaps,
la
dog.
verga. I wanted to
Well,
slap
I'm
my
excited.
ass.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what? Anyways, the guy's gay.
Slaps is for music, by the way. Schmacks is for food.
Oh, smacks is for food.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
God.
right.
No, pues he's a TikToker. He knows the fucking lingos, fool. Fuck, perro.
And also Concrete behind
Better
the
stop,
fucking
dude.
scenes right there. We got Concrete, our producer, fool.
I better stop. I don't want to black out, fool.
We've been
Have you
doing
ever
a lot of drinking last weekend, huh?
Yeah, dude.
How much drinking did you do when you were in Arizona?
Not that much. The first night when we
Fool.
were in San Diego, we drank a little bit.
drank
Saturday.
a lot.
Huh?
These was drink. I had to drive them. We ended up at a karaoke bar and
We're
fucking-
taking.
Oh,
We're
that was
doing
San Diego, though.
Yeah, San Diego. We were fucking bar hopping and drinking shots.
And yeah, I didn't black
to the
out.
gas
Have you
light?
ever blacked out?
I blacked out once, fool. Once, 2001 New Year's.
Blackout.
Like when you wake up the next day and you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck happened? You don't remember. Like it literally, you drank so much that you stop making memories.
No, I like to have control, fool.
You've never blacked out.
Never blacked out.
Yeah, right.
I never blacked out. Because I don't drink like that. I don't drink to get like black out. Fuck, for what? That's how people get raped.
Let me tell you my story, fool. I blacked out. It was a New Year's. We threw a New Year's Eve party, New Year's Day party, whatever the fuck you call it, New Year's party at our house, fool. I was married at the time, bro. The year was 2001, fool, and I fucking no, I wasn't married, but I was with my girl who later married. But anyways, so I'm drinking all day, fool, drinking all day, being the life, being the hoes, y todo chingada, que vodka, que tequila, güey, que coronas, que todo, güey, entre de todo, güey. I was drinking everything, fool. And after midnight, this happened after midnight, fool. I was in the alley with my cousins, and they were smoking weed. I don't smoke weed, but I was smoking a cigarette, fool. And so I had a
crystal, man.
cigarette, and so I got a cigarette, and I put the cigarette in my mouth. And then somebody was trying to light my cigarette, but they were fucked up, right? And with my cousins. And so I dropped the cigarette. El cigarette se me cayó de la boca, güey. It fell. And I tried to like get the fucking, I tried to get the cigarette on the floor. And I blacked out and I just fell. You know, puse mis manos, güey. I didn't put my hands. And I landed face first, fool, on the gravel, on the alley. Gravel, boom. And they told me that I landed and slid. Because it's like a little slope. The alley's a little slope. So I landed and slid. And all my face, full. All this shit was like, I look like Two-Face from fucking DC Marvel.
Okay, that's passing out, not blackout.
I was passing out.
You passed
Blackout
out.
is
I
different.
passed out. And then, so the next day, like, so it was funny because,
fucking
funny and
passed
not funny. Funny and funny. At the same time, my grandma, rest in peace, had Alzheimer's, fool. And so, because the whole house, we all partied, my parents, everybody partied. Everybody woke up late the next morning, New Year's Day.
Get to the point.
Hold on, fool. New Year's Day. My grandma has Alzheimer's. She wakes up every morning like at 6, 7, 8, right? And no one, everyone's still asleep. She wanders off, fool, and we lose my grandma, bro.
Oh, shit.
Grandma's lost. We lost her, fool. Like the whole all the news came to the house. Telemundo,
What? 'Cause you
Univision.
lost her?
Because now this is at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock that she woke up. No one's seen her. No one noticed she was gone till like noon. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's still not home.
You guys were on the news?
Yeah, we came on the news. Like news came over, and so all the
The news came over.
The news
Wait,
came over.
wait. Is this like the next day?
Same day, la noche, way.
Why
6
did it
o'clock
become
news.
such a-
Wait.
7 o'clock
Hold on.
news. 8
How
o'clock
does the
news.
news show up that
Because
fast?
it's an old lady, Alzheimer's, fool, perdida, wandering the streets, fool.
Nothing happened.
So
to
who'd
these
you
people.
call for
The
that?
police. You
And the
call the
police-
police first.
Uh-huh.
The police is looking for her. Everybody's looking for her, dog. They scavenge the whole fucking. I'm on Santa Fe and Zoe. That's where I used to live at the time, fool. Right there.
Are you guys like yelling
Everyone's
your name out
looking.
the window, or what do you guys?
Everybody, the whole family is looking for my grandma, fool. Everyone look for my grandma. Now it's getting evening time. Police are looking. She has Alzheimer's, fool. She's 81 years old, bro. Es una viejita, güey. Where's a fucking 81-year-old lady gonna go, fool?
Her fucking man's
Where?
house, or Sancho's house.
She's just wandering the streets. Where'd she go?
She's wandering the streets, fool. No one knows where she at. We scavenge all of Huntington Park, California, dog. The cops show up. No one can find her. So now the cops suggest, let's call the media. Let's call the news.
Oh,
6
and they
o'clock,
care?
7
The
o'clock,
media
8
cares
o'clock.
like that?
Fool.
I didn't know that.
They
Huntington
came.
Park, yeah.
But this whole time I'm bleeding, fool. Like I'm still like I'm fucking like the cops show up to the house and they're like, hey, what happened to you, dude? Like what the fuck? What happened? They thought something happened to me. Nothing happened. The point is,
Did you hurt her?
we didn't find grandma.
At that point, I became a suspect.
Fool, we never found grandma, bro. We never found grandma, fool. So now it's like,
Oh, you never. I thought the story ended and you still haven't found her.
no, we still haven't found her. And then we found her 2 days later, fool, on Santa Monica on the pier, fool, half naked, dog. Half naked, fool. Like she spent 2 nights
Wandering?
wandering the streets, fool.
Pobrecita.
She doesn't know how to read. She doesn't know how to write. My grandma, fool. She
has
passed away
Alzheimer's.
now.
She's
She's Alzheimer's, fool.
Because
He se
Jerry blacked
perdió,
out. He was
güey.
supposed to be watching her. He blacked out, or not? He said he
Yeah,
blacked
could I-
out.
I
could
need some. I need some facts here.
Yeah,
I need you to call your sister to double check this.
So we
to
can
fax
play
this.
The news
Yes.
story. I need the news story so we can.
I need
play
the news
it
story to
before this
play it.
It's playing right
I'll
here.
find it, bro.
Trucker's
I'll
gonna
find
play
it.
it right here as it's going.
This
So
is
we're
way
here at
too-
the
this is way too
Garcia
crazy.
Residence where they lost their grandma.
Yeah, fool. And then they found her.
You had one job.
What? Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It was scary. It was sad.
So
but we found her.
blackout is when you. Let me explain blackout. Blackout is when you drink so much, and then you stop making memories. Basically, so you're still out having fun, partying. You're doing shit. You're doing crazy shit. Probably like making out with dudes or like fucking punching someone, getting in a fight. You go to sleep, right? You wake up the next day and you're like, "What the fuck happened? I
Orale.
don't remember anything that happened." Kind of like the movie Hangover.
Correct.
That's blackout.
Oh, okay.
What you did was you passed out.
I
You like
passed
drank so
out.
much that you passed out. I'm talking about blackout.
I always feel like blacking out is an excuse for,
No, I
Saying
blacked.
you don't
For
know
gay
what
shit?
you were
For
doing.
gay shit?
but just for being stupid.
No,
like I hate people that drink and want to fight, and then they're like, I don't remember.
Oh, no, yeah,
dog."
they're- yeah.
Like, I hate those blackouts.
Yeah,
It's
no.
just like, it's
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
convenient to
Those
say
are
you blacked
bullies.
out. I don't know
Yeah,
what
those
I
are
did.
bullies.
I
It's
blacked
like
out
every
twice.
girl ever. Like, what happened last night? Did I hit you? I hit you, babe. Like, yeah, bitch. You fucking hit me.
I blacked
You
out
went through my
twice.
phone. I went through your phone. Oh my god. I can't believe I
I
did
blacked
that.
out twice, so I know it's real. And both times I didn't get in fights. But the first time, it was my first time ever drinking. It was Jose Cuervo. I was drinking it. I didn't get drunk, so I kept drinking it. And then I remember I was making out with this girl. She was like in my school, and I remember just like the chair. She was kind of big, so she was like laying on me. We're making out, and I remember like feeling like her weight was like hurting. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, "What the fuck?" And they said that I was like
She passed-
making out with
she
her. Then we went to
suffocated
the
you,
front-
fool.
We went to the front yard and we're like doing that. And then they were like smacking me and like, because I was like basically like laid out after in the middle of the street. They put me and I woke up in my homie's clothes. He's like overweight. And I woke up in like fucking completely different clothes because they said I threw up, all this shit. I don't remember nothing. I just remember I
What
woke
about the
up
one that
and
you
I
were
was like, I
walking?
never went home. I was 16. I never went home. I woke up. I was like, my parents don't know where I'm at. What the fuck? Like crazy.
What about the one that you were walking?
Okay, and then the second time I blacked out, I was in Vegas, and at that time I was partying hard, like I was, coke, all that shit, right? So,
Cool.
so we're in Vegas.
Coca-Cola shakes,
I
yeah.
went with like a bunch of people that were underage. I was like 22 or 23, and I went with the one girl was overage, so she went partying. So we're just like walking the strip, getting fucked up. We go back to the room, and somehow I blacked out, but I'm awake, right? And then the girl that was overage, she showed up with like a dude, like, and they were like trying to go in the room, like to smash. And we're like, dude, we're in the room. It's like 2 beds. Like, what are you doing? So we got in a big old fight, and she kicked me out of the room, right? I don't remember none of this. She kicks me out of the room. We're walking down the strip. Me and my other homie, we're like walking. It's like morning time. And all of a sudden, I wake up as I'm walking. Like, I'm like we're walking, right? And I'm like, I remember I open, like I'm walking, right? And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Where am I? I thought I was in a dream. Like, where the fuck am I? Who is this guy I'm talking to?
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
walking, I'm like, where are we? And he's like, fool. He's like in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
we're walking, I'm like, what is this he's talking about? And then it started coming back to me. I was like, oh, this is my friend Ben. We're in Vegas. And then it started, and I was like, oh shit, I blacked out.
You freaked out.
I never went to sleep, so I literally,
Yeah.
and then we're just like walking.
Hey,
I'm
your
like, what the
fucking
fuck?
brain just said, "Weren't."
He's like, they kicked us out of the room. I was like, bro, the room was under my name.
Wow.
How did they kick us out? And then it turned out that and I woke up from a blackout while I was fucking walking down the street.
Well, when I got my DUI, I blacked out. Is that a blackout or is that passing out
yeah,
again?
yeah, you blacked out because you're driving. You don't remember none of that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's a
I
blackout.
don't remember getting in my car, fool.
Yes.
All I remember is that I was super fucking drunk, and then I went outside because I was in a bar. I was in a little shit bar.
That's
not shit bar.
scary,
Shout outs
dude.
to wherever I was at. I was gonna say a little bar, small bar.
Wow.
I was a
You were
little
in a
small bar.
hole in a wall, you fucking
Hole in the
jerk.
wall is what I was trying to say. Hole in the wall bar.
I was
And, uh,
just piece of shit bar, culero.
No, it's not. It's
You
not.
want that shit? I just performed there.
Yeah. It's a
Yo,
great
shout out to
place.
one
It's
of
a
our
great
supporters
place.
and shit.
Great establishment.
Shout outs to Junior, dog, the owner, fool. Anyways, no, the point is that
No, fuck you.
It's a
always
little
easy.
bar though. It's a
the point is that it's a small bar. The point is that I'm trying to go take a leak. I'm super drunk.
Just stay away.
Someone's in the bathroom. I can't take a leak. Ya me ando meando, güey. I go outside, fool, to take a leak outside of the place. And then I just remember saying, oh, I'm fucking, because the air hits me. Now the air hits me, and I got to go home. I can't go back in there. I'm fucking drunk. And I don't remember going into my car. I don't remember starting my car. I don't remember
Them trying to
anything
stop
until
you?
I woke up. I woke up
In jail.
the cops. So fucking woke up. I'm still in my car. I had crashed. Pero gracias a Dios, güey, it was a slow crash. It was a slow. I was going like 20 miles an hour. Because I fell asleep or blacked out or wherever the fuck you
You
want
were
to call
driving
it.
like you're not.
Yeah, I was just like I didn't put my foot in the gas. Basically, I didn't stop in a red light and I just kept going. And so I hit a car that was waiting for the light to turn, and I hit it. And then I'm still out. And then the fucking dude that I hit comes to my car and he's like, first he's mad, and then he's like, "Oh shit, are you good? Are you okay?" And then the cops show up, and then just I don't know, just blurs come to me.
That's
but
crazy.
I don't remember ever driving.
Blurs.
I don't remember ever driving at all. Like I don't remember turning on the car. I don't remember making a turn.
That's blackout. You
From
blacked
where
out.
from where I started to where I was, it was about 3-4 miles from East LA and Vernon.
Yeah.
From East LA to Vernon, though.
Sometimes you'll be so high, and I'll be like,
I don't remember
fuck,
any of that any of that shit, dog. I had a .24, dog.
I've never
Yeah.
gone.
Little guy like this. Dude.
Yeah, fool.
But you see, that's
He
the
had
thing.
4 beers.
Maybe I don't know. But that's the thing. I just drink responsibly. I just be like, yo,
Responsibly.
if I'm driving, and people are like, yo, just chug this bottle. No, I'm driving. Drink this. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm getting there. How am I gonna get there? That's my thing. Is like, no, wait, I gotta fucking.
Yeah, there was a
if I
moment-
had my homies that they were driving, I would be like, fuck it. La verga, no
That's
drink
me. I
like
was in
that.
Vegas partying.
But
having a
I
good
wouldn't.
time.
I never got that fuck. And also, like, I don't like to get that fucked up to like I don't know what I'm doing. I like to have control. I'm a control freak. I need to have control of the situation. I get like 4 beers and then that's my limit. I don't go past that because I know I don't know what I'll do. Fucking.
Especially when you're doing other shit. You don't know your limits. You're like feeling fantastic. And then when the drugs wear down, you're like, the drinks catch up, and you're like, what?
yeah.
And then,
I could talk about it now. For a long time, I couldn't talk about it. It's embarrassing. Of course, it's horrible. It's a stupid thing to do.
About what?
But about what I did that night, driving
Oh, yeah.
drunk and shit, because this is dumb and shit either. But now I share it because of, it shit happens. But you're right. Like, en ese tiempo, this is 2018. En ese tiempo,
you paid.
things are going well for me. Obviously, we had some TV credits. We're doing pretty good. And I think te confías, güey. A veces you te confías. You think you're like, I had never had a DUI before. I drink all the time at shows. I drive drunk home from shows before. I've done that before. So you get to the point where like, te confías, güey. You just think like it's not gonna happen to you, fool. And it did, and it fucking happened to you. And honestly, it's one of those best things that ever happened to me, dog. Since 2018, dog. Obviously, I don't do shit like that no more. I'm very more careful. I don't drink and
blacked out at
drive.
my wedding.
Was that after or
blacked out at my
before?
wedding.
I did black out at your
Before.
wedding, dog.
He blacked
Yeah,
out.
I got to get.
He's
I
like,
got carried out of there.
Now he's like has like 5 stories.
But that was before the DUI. That was before the
Yeah,
DUI.
yeah.
So like, I got dragged out of your wedding. I couldn't drive, fool.
We had to carry this one to this car. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, and put me into behind my wheel and shit.
open bar. And Jerry had never been to open bar.
And I woke up like, I can't drive. What are you doing? But yeah, it was crazy, dog. But yeah,
Up he was.
Jerry
on
was
my
trying to
wedding?
do some time and shit. I'll do 30 minutes right now, dog.
it was like the worst
relax,
thing. It was
fool.
almost like the worst thing and the best thing that could have happened to me though, because honestly, from that moment on, it really made me look at shit differently.
The wedding?
No, the DUI.
Dude,
The
when me and
DUI
Christian
just
getting married was
waking up in a cell. I woke up in a cell, fool. I didn't even know that we had acquired Manny Maldonado. Manny Machado. We had traded money for Manny Machado when I got
Manny
out.
Maldonado. That's a comment.
Yeah,
comic.
Maldonado. Manny Machado. And then I was like, I missed
How
the
was it
fucking
staying
trade.
the night in jail?
I was dope because I was
was dope.
They put me, gracias a Dios, they put me in my own cell.
Like, they're gonna
and,
fuck this guy up. He's gonna get
Did
raped.
they bail you out or did
Put
you
him
get
alone.
or did you just get out?
I got out, fool, because
But they don't bail you out, right?
No. It was a Thursday night,
long
so
can
I
they
was there.
keep you
I was
there?
there Thursday, Friday, until Saturday.
What the? Oh yeah, we were looking for. We could not find
Yeah,
you.
until Saturday.
Raul found him.
So they took me out on Saturday. They let me go on Saturday.
I woke up and then I was like,
Can't find Jerry.
I knew something was up because I was like, oh, either Jerry has his kids. It's 11. Yeah, fool, he's already hearing noises and shit. I was like,
It was my weekend, fool.
okay,
I was
we
supposed to pick up my
lived
kids.
together at the time, and I was like, all right, fool. Like, that's weird, fool. Usually I see Jerry around. So I knew something was up, but I didn't really like. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, all right, whatever. He's doing his thing. And then fucking, ya eran las 12, güey. I had nothing, güey. And that's when I'm like, all right, something's up. Este güey either está con una morra o algo, güey. So I didn't trip. But at las 12, I hit up Raul, and I was like, hey, fool. Like, do you know where Jerry's at? He's like, no, why? I was like, I can't find him, fool. Like, he's not here. He's not answering his phone. Like, I kept calling him. He's not answering his phone. He'll go straight to voicemail, and he's like, oh, shit, hold on, let me check, because his brother's a cop. So let me check real quick. Because I told him right away I knew it was DUI, fool, because I seen how this
I seen how Jerry was acting at the
I
time.
see how
I was drinking a lot.
the half-hour specials just dropped.
Yeah.
This was out here wilding out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought he was somebody and shit.
Yeah.
And then
Imagen Award fucking nominee had just came out that week.
so then he called, and then he called me back. He's like, he's in fucking jail. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I boy tried to look up this baby mama to send her a message to be like, hey. Just
Oh, you had to
let
tell her?
you know.
So I don't give a fuck. You better
Scared.
come get these kids.
No, honestly, in all honesty, I was like worried because I'm like, a la verga, si algo le pasó, güey, like his kids, fool. So I let his baby mama know, like his family know, like, hey, this was not answering. Like, you know.
Oh, I thought you already
let
knew
you
that
know.
he got arrested and you were telling her. Did you tell her when?
Yeah, I told her, like, and she's like, yeah, I already know. I already fucking know.
Oh, Raul
Like,
told
yeah,
her.
Raul told her, whatever. So like, all right, cool.
Hey, so.
But it was scary. Nobody was mad. Everybody was fucking scared because they're like, "Fuck, is he okay?" It was like, "Is he
I got
okay?
fucked up,
Is
my
everything
ribs,
alright?
everything."
Is everything gonna be okay? Like, how
cops
much is
beat you?
everything?"
No.
And then later,
I didn't have a
we
seatbelt
found out he
on.
was fine, and that's when the baby mama like,
No
"This
seatbelt.
motherfucker."
So I didn't have a seatbelt. Even though I wasn't going fast, they said I was going approximately 20 to 30 miles an hour. Even though I wasn't going fast.
That's pretty
I was
fast.
fast enough where like I didn't have a seatbelt. And so when I hit the fucking car, like my head hit the windshield and the steering wheel hit my fucking shit. So yeah, I was all bruised up right here and had a fucking bump on my head. And
It was funny seeing Jerry fucking having to blow to start the car and all that shit.
Oh
was
yeah, I had to get a
funny.
breathalyzer, fool.
Like,
Had a
seeing this
breathalyzer
shit
for like 6 months, fool.
Community service, fucking
Community service. I did all that shit, fool. I did DUI classes, fool. AA meetings. It's expensive, dog. Fucking lawyer. Because at first they had me as a felony, bro. Because I had a car accident.
And then you hit a company, hit a
and then-
semi.
Oh, apparently, which I don't remember. Apparently, I tried to get away. Like I ran. Like I ran.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Hit and
That's
run.
what you said.
Yeah.
That's what you said. Concrete. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't.
So basically, yeah. So
I, don't,
supposedly,
I
so the,
blacked out.
yeah, it's true. I didn't remember. Look, apparently, I hit the car. The guy came to my windshield. Hey, fool, what happened? He scares me, wakes me up, scares me, and I try to leave. And I turn on the car, and I fucking take off on the car, but then I hit another car. Right there, like right next to, like, I hit the other car. Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
Tell
my
the nigga
underwear,
nice.
yeah.
He was
No,
Will
but I'm
Ferrell,
still in my
tell the
car.
nigga
So
nice.
I hit this car, and then I leave, and I try to hit, and then I hit this car. So then I'm like, fuck. But this is me trying to get away. So then the cops show up. These fools were like, oh yeah, he was trying to get away. He was trying to run. So then it turned into a hit and run drunk driving situation. So I had a felony on me, bro. So I went. They took me. They're like, "Oh yeah, you fucked, bro. You're gonna go to. You're gonna go
I
to
don't know how
county.
Hooker ended in my car, but she's in my car.
You're gonna go to county. You're gonna go this. We're gonna see a judge on Monday. It's Thursday morning. It's Thursday night. I'm like, oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, there was a hooker in my
Pero-
car.
There was a hooker in my trunk. I don't know how she got there.
Yeah, everything settled by Friday. Se calmaron las cosas. They dropped the felony. They brought it down to a misdemeanor. Once they brought it down to a misdemeanor, they let me go. Hey, everything's cool. If the people you hit don't report any injuries, you're good. And so if they didn't report any injuries, so Saturday
Go
morning
this way.
comes. Saturday morning comes, and they're like, all right, instead of transferring you, we're just gonna let you go and get the fuck out of here, kind of shit. I was like, fuck. Me los pasé los 2 días, güey, in my own cell in HP, just throwing up all day, fool. Throwing up, fool, all fucking day, dog. And then you think like you're in jail. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna sleep it off, fool. What happens is that you sleep all day, and then you can't sleep at night, fool. So you're up all fucking night staring at your fucking jail cell. It's
You ever been
fucking-
arrested?
Oh, it's the
Ever
worst.
spent the
fool.
night in jail? I spent the night in jail one
Never
time.
got caught, eh? A la verga.
I
I always did like run away and shit. Like I always like fucking. Whoa.
I got in a
House, I'm
fight
outta
with
here.
Crystal's her cousins jumped me when I first met her. We went and they're all cholos and shit from Pomona, and when they didn't like one of her cousins, and he
You
left.
like your fucking mustache, homie.
No, I didn't have a mustache at the time. I had a fucking faux hawk, glasses. I had a leather jacket off that I lost that
Nerd.
night, and we were chilling at Canton Bistro or some shit out there at a sushi, whatever. They ended up jumping me because they didn't like that dude. So one of her cousins hit me up, and I was like, "Hey, what the fuck's up? Like, what's up? Let's go outside." And not knowing that they're not gonna let me just fight this one, he's little. So as soon as we start fighting, they all jumped in. They beat the shit out of me, dude. And I was like laid out on the fucking
Why would
concrete.
you fight them?
And they called, I'm fucked, I'm faded. And he called me out. So I was like, all right, let's fight. But I didn't
I
know
would
that
have
they
said
were
no.
gonna
Hey,
jump.
let's go outside. Nah.
No, I told him. I told
Simple as that. I've
I was
dated
drunk.
those Latina girls, and they were just like, "Hey, homie, we talked to you for a second, homie." I'm just like,
I don't
nah, I'm
talk.
good, homie.
I don't
No,
talk.
he was
And they're
talking
just
to
like,
me.
"No, come outside real quick, homie. Come outside." And they get loud. They get before you know it, people are grabbing them, and I'm just like, all you gotta do is say no.
No,
Nah,
he was
I'm
talking
good.
shit to me in the restroom, and I was
good.
like, "Hey, let's go outside."
Yeah,
then.
I'm good.
So we
dog.
went outside. We didn't even go outside. We started fighting in the hallway, and they all fucked me up.
I remember.
We ended up outside, and then
Yeah.
they called the cops, and the cops showed up. They took off, and the cops sees me like laid out, fucking.
Yeah.
My glasses are broken, fucking black eye.
Why'd you go to
And they
jail?
cuffed me.
No shit.
Cuffed me, and I'm fucking laid out like that. And they're like, "What the fuck's going on? Why would you? We called to help him, and you guys arrest him." And then my wife was like, and they were like, "If you don't shut up, we're gonna." And she didn't shut up. She was like, "Help him." I had to get.
No llores, güey. Chinga.
The No Llores episode. This is the No Llores
arrest her.
episode.
So they arrest my wife.
Oh my god.
They arrest my
You see
wife.
what happens, Michelada, fucking man? You got us all
You're
fucking in
getting
our
us to
feelings
tell
and
stories.
shit.
I'm not even supposed to be telling the story. I promised Chris I wouldn't. But anyway, so they arrest her, and
No
then
la
her
chingues,
sister
güey.
gets mad. They arrest her sister. They take us to jail. We're all in the same jail in Rancho. And I remember Crystal was
A
still-
co-ed sex, co-ed jail?
It wasn't co-ed, but we all
Everybody
get,
goes in the
we all-
same, and then
we
they
all go in the
split up
same.
in there.
Yeah. So I
Fuck.
remember I see her, and then they told him, "Hey, these ones like to fight." And my wife was like, "No, he got." And the security got my Crystals. I remember I was watching because I was like cuffed, waiting in line, right? And he's like, "These people like to fight." And my wife was like, "He got." And the fucking security guard, the female, she wrapped her hand like that, yanked her to the fucking ground. Shut the. And I just saw my wife go,
No
and she's
shit.
talking, and I was like, "Man, fuck these fools."
Oh shit.
All because we called for help.
Se la verga, güey, dog. Yeah,
No, I was
right.
like,
Hey, I would have been like, yeah, she does. She's like,
No, I didn't say
that's
nothing. I
what
was
you
just
get
like,
for fighting, babe.
You know how they
Yeah.
how they get when they're drunk? They're like they you know.
Yeah,
They,
no, Latino. There's always a Latino cousin that tries to fucking size you
So
up.
she was
and
like,
shit.
I
I remember when my girlfriend's like, one of my ex-girlfriend's fucking brothers tried to size me up, and he tried to scare me with like a gun, fool, but he lost the gun, or he misplaced it, because he was like, yeah, fool, I'm always carrying home, so don't trip, you know, fuck, you know, I got my shit somewhere, fool, but I just know I'm holding my shit, homie, and I'm just like, this fool, he was trying to fucking punk me with the gun, but he couldn't fight it, but it was just funny watching him like, so yeah, fool, don't get crazy, homie, because I'm always got my shit strapped up, fool, it's in there somewhere, homie. I looked at him, I was like, what? But you can tell he was
Where? I
like,
want to see where.
yeah, I should have. But he was like, it's in there somewhere, homie. You can tell he was talking shit, but he caught himself
In
like,
there, you
I'm
got
always
skinny
fucking-
pants on, fool.
Always fucking got my shit somewhere in there, homie. You know? I'm just
my
like,
ass.
Except for today.
all right. You know, it's just like, all right, cool, man. But yeah, fool, fuck those fools trying to get all hard. And
we're all
shit.
cool
Like, what are you
now,
gonna do?
but it kind of split up the family for
I
a
don't
while.
understand why. They just had like something they wanted to prove and shit.
You just get drunk and people start like, you know, when you're young. This was like what, like I hadn't even started doing comedy yet. This was like way like 12, 13 years ago. This was a long ass time ago.
When did you start doing
That's
comedy?
what girls are too with baby daddies too. He's
After the
cool.
pandemic.
The bitch, he ain't cool. That motherfucker's angry as fuck. Jerry's the coolest baby daddy I think in the world.
Thank you, Pooh. Appreciate that.
Nah, I
man.
am.
He would be very
That's a compliment.
fucking-
And I do like that. I think I am.
like you wouldn't trip. You'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, what's up, man?
I've never tripped on nobody like that either. My baby mama, she can do whatever she wants. Like,
Yeah,
what
no.
do I have
so?
to do with it? Yeah, I don't.
You want me as your
It's
baby
because
daddy.
You never have you. I didn't have.
Yeah,
like,
Jerry
that
is the
relationship
coolest
with her.
baby daddy. You don't
like,
care
we were
if
like-
it's like, I'm gonna go to Vegas and take a trip. All right,
Yeah, I got you.
okay.
I
What
got
do
the
you want me to
kids.
do? I got
Yeah.
the kids.
And you guys were married though, but it's over. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
But,
what are you
like,
gonna do? Yeah, exactly, fool.
But there's Bell's baby daddies that trip and like, oh, you're not gonna have no
So
men
they just
around.
don't
I'm
let
like,
go, huh?
like,
Like the one I hate, the one on with that trends on the social medias is the old like when it's a hot chick like that's quoting her baby daddy. No one's gonna want you with 3 kids and this and that. And if I was a bad bitch, of course someone's gonna want that.
Yes.
She's a badass
Yes.
bitch, fool. I don't give a fuck how many kids
Yes.
she
I don't
got.
give a fuck, yeah.
She like, why would what? What are you talking
If
about?
you're a
That's
bad
stupid.
bitch, you will get yes.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of kid.
It's all
you
with a
got.
bad bitch, dog.
You're
Is there?
a bad bitch, yeah. Okay,
Pull up a monstro up there, then yeah, of course, yeah. I got you. No one's gonna want you with
You
3
got 4 kids. I'll just put on a fucking película, bitch. That's all I need. Fucking, ahí te vas. Burritos, fucking, I'm over here fucking the wife. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. But
You sound like you're saying that from
I've never
experience.
not had sex with a girl because you got too many kids. Like, get the fuck out of here. Of course.
I've dated girls with
give a
kids. Fool.
shit, dog.
It's a
My
little.
first big
it's a little
girlfriend had
weird.
2 kids. My first big girlfriend, my first real girlfriend,
It's not weird, but it's like
18 had
Different.
kids.
Yeah, I don't like girls. Stop saying that because we're gonna want you regardless.
When you
Regardless how many kids you got, we're
when
gonna
you
want
date
you.
a girl with kids. Like I was just like, yeah, it's cool. But then sometimes they'll leave you with a kid. I gotta run to the store. Do you mind if? Yeah.
Can you watch him? Can you watch him?
That's fucked up. See, that's what that's what I'm.
You know,
that's
just
what
like,
I'm
just
worried
like,
about.
I watch your TV. And I'm like, oh yeah, Simone. And I'm looking at this kid like, do I give a fuck about this kid or not? Like, I'm just looking at him and he's just playing, and I'm just like, oh, all right,
That's
cool.
crazy,
I
right?
put
That
on a
they'll leave him
movie
with random
and I'm just
dudes.
like, yeah. I'm also like,
Why would you
don't
do
really
that?
know me like that.
That's what
But we're
worries me.
smashing. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm worried about. Like who's around these
The
kids?
only one
I don't
that
give a
I
fuck what you do.
Yeah, the only one that I got worried about was that one girl that I was dating that had a kid, and like a recién nacido way. But they had beef when she was pregnant. They split up while she was pregnant, and then like ya nació, pero recién nacido. I'm talking about months, homie. And then she let that fool was like, "You better not bring nobody in front of my."
He has a great story.
And then like in the phone,
Are you on the phone? Are you?
I can hear him on the phone talking shit, saying like, "I better not fucking hear nobody in that house. I better not see nobody around my kid." Blah 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 blah. And I'm just hearing all this chitter chatter, and I'm just like, this fool ain't gonna do shit. Like when am I gonna
never
run
gonna
into
see
this motherfucker? When? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ain't trying to be daddy.
And one day, sure enough, I fucking wake up and I hear like, cause she said like, I'm gonna go to the bank and do my errands, and I'm like, all right, cool.
All right, go
I'm
ahead, go
fucking
ahead.
asleep, wait, a gusto, wait. Y de repente I hear, and something, an instinct just told me like I don't think this is her, because the way she opened up the door was a little aggressive, like I'm like frustrated, like you know, she's
hide?
very light, and I got up, fool, and I look her bedroom. She has a hallway, and then the living room and the kitchen and shit, like she had an apartment. And he opened the door, and it was him, fool, but he had his head down when he opened the door. So I just saw like a fucking spiky hair, big 6-something motherfucker. She told me he was a pipsqueak. This guy was fucking 6-something hunk.
You're picturing me and shit. You're like, give me
Yeah,
some food.
fucking
Like,
jabroni. I was like, man, what's up? Yeah. Like some Snoop Dogg baby boy shit. Like, it was so homie, come get your son, homie. Like, you know, type of shit.
Yeah.
Now this motherfucker came to pick up like a jacket or he dropped something off for the kid, but he had a key to the
Why he's got
apartment.
a key though.
Because they
had
were
just
cool.
broken up.
They were cool. They just broken up. They
Yeah.
were cool. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I still got a key to my ex-wife.
no,
yeah.
they broke up while she was.
I don't.
They broke up while she was pregnant, but they were cool.
Yeah.
And they were just cool
not
trying to
that
figure
cool
out.
that you need
But
to-
then I came along and she was just like, I wasn't expecting, but they had that relationship where they had the key. They were like just cool with each other. They didn't know what was going on. They were trying to figure some shit out.
Okay.
I was just the new dick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're the rebound guy.
Happy
I was
to
that. I
be-
had a mino verga at that time, homie.
Yeah. What happened to that Virgo?
I don't know. So I get up and I see. Well, cuando vi, güey, I fucking ran behind the door. I went, oh. So I'm fucking boxers out. I'm fucking just like, oh fuck. In the little crack of the door, me hago para atrás, güey. Look, I just see that fool just like looking around. Just
Big
fucking,
big
what is
dick
that?
motherfucker.
Big dick motherfucker. That motherfucker stop putting in that box with his dick is in the way. Like, fuck. His dick is goddamn in the way all the time.
6'5",
Yeah,
full,
fool.
big ass, 200
I'm
pounds.
just looking at this fucking, is he Samoan? What is he? Like trying to
God damn, is that the Rock?
I'm just looking at el ojito, güey, mirando a la verga, like, oh my God, what's about to go down? And this motherfucker's like, si va al cuarto, güey, I'm fucked, fool. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
You're gonna have to come out. Hi. What do you say?
It's gonna go down.
Hi.
Yeah, fool.
So I'm fucking scared, güey. I'm talking, thanks for throwing gang signs and shit. He's giving us the time. Anyway, so I'm getting fucking nervous, güey. And he just went in the kitchen, fixed himself some like a sandwich and shit, and fucking took off, fool. And I'm like, oh my God. Shit, I got scared, fool. And then my girl fucking rushed in there and she's just like, hey, did he come in the house?
Yeah.
I told him to leave it in the fucking door, in front of the door. And then I was like, oh no, I heard something. I was fucking, you should have seen. I was like, shit, I heard something. I came out, I'm like, hey, what's up? I didn't see nobody. I saw the back of his head when he walked down. I was like, yeah, what's up? Like, I mean, I really noticed him like that. I mean, why? He said something?
Yeah.
Did he smell? What's up? Tell him to come back. Like, no, chill. I don't want no problem. I don't give a fuck. Relax. Fuck, you're freaking crazy. I'm glad you didn't see him. Like, shit.
I'm glad you didn't see him.
Oh, shit.
He would have fucked
I'm like,
you
shit,
up.
me too, bitch. He would have fucked me up. That fool would have fucked me up.
Do you think he would have?
Hell
No,
yeah.
I know he would have fucked you up, but do you think he would have?
You think he would have?
fucked you up? That's no question. I know he would have fucked you up.
I'm all like, fuck yeah, he would have, dude. That fool would have fucked
I
me
mean,
up.
do you think he would have like tripped if he saw you?
Fuck yeah, he would have tripped. Fool. He dropped her off at a fucking parking lot, and some fool was like honking because he wouldn't get out of the space because he's trying to park. That fool got out and started getting down with some fool. He's just like peleonero way. He's
Oh,
just
hell's not.
he was just a fucking wild. He's from San Bernardino,
Yeah,
homie.
Alien Empire, bro.
Fuck,
Yeah,
fool.
he would've
Fucking
fucked
salvaje,
you up,
fool.
dog.
That
Do I
fool
know
had-
her? Do I
that
know
fool
her?
from fucking wild dude, dog. Little fucking gang member had 3 baby mamas, fool. He didn't give a fuck, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never dealt with chicks like crazy baby daddies like that, man. I'm just
Que las
Thank
moritas
God,
que yeah.
consider yourself lucky.
Sí,
Jerry's
no.
like, Jerry looks at the baby daddy before he fucks him. He's like, nah,
Yeah.
sorry, babe, I'm going home.
yeah, fuck that shit,
He
dog.
checks their baby daddy first. He's like, yeah. Yeah, he won't do nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like fucking.
That's part of the deal right there for you, huh?
Yeah, they don't. I don't
You're
know.
not picking ones with scary baby daddies.
I've been with some with scary baby daddies, but no, gracias a Dios nunca me ha pasado, güey. Nada. Yeah.
They look at you like, ah.
Nah, I've been with a girl that like
I was with a chick that her dude was in jail and shit, like in prison and stuff. I was like that, and then
still coming out. So relax. Don't
he's
share
getting,
that story.
he's getting out soon.
Yeah, I've been
That shit.
yeah, I've been fucking. I remember a girl told me to come through the house and shit, and she's like fighting with her dude, and she was telling me like, oh yeah, dude, like they're fighting. So I was waiting for the moment, like, and she was like, eventually hit me up. She's like, hey, come through, and I was like, what's up with you and your dude? Nah, fuck him for sure this time. Fuck this guy. But they're like broken up. I never seen him, never met him, fool. But I was like, I always wonder, like, is he like scary? Because I'm in my head, I'm like, if I fuck you, like, if I can fuck this fool up, I'm down to fuck you. If I can't, then why would I put myself in a
That's what
That's
Christian
what I was
says.
saying about Jerry.
yeah, that's
Like,
what
he
Christian
makes
says about
sure
me.
that he can't, that
So
they're
it
not
was,
going to trip.
it was one of those that I'm just trying to find her on Facebook and no puedo encontrar nada with. So I'm like, whatever. And then I opened the drawer, fool. She went to the bathroom. I pulled out this Laker jersey. Wait, fucking fool. It looked like a cobija,
4Xs,
nigga.
4XL.
Oh, mark that. It looked like a cobija, fool. That shit was fucking long, fool. I'm like, damn.
Was it Shaquille O'Neal himself?
Yeah, full shit, dude.
It was his jersey.
It turns out that he was one of those like 6 foot, 300-pound motherfuckers. I'm like, God,
What if he just like wearing big
We
clothes?
say 6 foot like they're fucking tall as 6 foot.
6 foot is tall, fool.
No, for us, like we're talking about like 7 feet and
Well, I'm
shit. Like
6
Shaq.
foot.
Shaq 7 foot.
I just renewed my license and my shit said 5'11", right? But I was thinking about just putting 6.
You can put whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if I just put 6 foot? Like,
Yeah.
nobody will
That's
know.
what I do.
But I just put 5'11" because I was like, what if they fucking, they're like, hey, go stand over there and make sure.
I'm 5'9".
'Cause I changed
I'm
it.
5'9" and a half on my driver's
'Cause I was
license.
going
Fool.
to change it, to 5. I was going to change
I don't
it
want to put
6 foot.
5'10" and make it obvious. They got to put 5'9" and a half, dog. Like, so.
I trip
what
out
you
like,
put?
wait, Jerry, like something like, I remember one time we were in a situation when me and Jerry were going to get down with some fools and fucking.
Get down?
Yeah, we're going to get
Oh,
down.
we're gonna get down like that, fool? With
gonna get down with
Narciso, you mean?
Yeah, I
With
remember one time.
Narciso?
the first time.
You going to get down with some fools? What do you mean?
No, the first time we were in San Diego and we saw some fools like.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Punked, and I remember I was like, let's go help them, fool. And this was like, for what?
yeah,
And I'm
fuck
just
that.
like, at the time, I was like, bien peleonero. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go help these fools, dog. Pinche paisitos, way. And this was like, see this face, like, I mean, I guess. And I'm fucking running over there, fool.
We saw a random fight.
Yeah,
Dog,
why would you do?
dude, we're in San Diego at the gas lamp, fool, and then we saw just a random fight, dude. 2 paisas and 2 like younger
Black
looking
dudes,
dudes or
yeah.
black dudes.
Some tall fucking black fools are beating
Yeah.
up these paisita kids, fool, fucking pop, and I'm like,
And you
hey,
thought it
fool,
was
let's go
Mexican
fuck 'em
versus
up.
blacks or what?
Well, I mean,
It was a little ratio.
I'm like, hey,
it was a little ratio.
la verga, like,
I was gonna go help out the black guys.
I had a joke like that, remember?
the paisitos.
Remember I had a joke like that?
fool. And I was like, dog. And then I was like, in the middle of the street, I'm like, let's go. And this was on the other side was like, why? I'm like, fuck the fucking paisas way, let's go. And then this was like, I mean, I guess. Fool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Kylie, by the time I turned around,
Yeah, they had run. They were chasing
left.
him. They ran off.
And I'm like, fuck, fool, whatever. And I came back and I looked at Jerry's hands. And I started thinking, like physically, I'm like, yeah, let me see. Let me peek this out. And
I'm like this. Fool. Fool, like, I was down, dog. I was fucking down.
I didn't notice the fear until we got to the pizza spot. Once we got our drinks and the drilling, it was still going. He was like, yeah, fool.
Hey,
wait.
that's fucking crazy, dog. I would have been
talking
so
bad
down.
shit. We were still talking about like, yeah, fool, fucking down, fucking hit him. Damn, that's crazy, dog. Oh, thank you. I was like, the adrenaline was still on him.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the restroom before he starts crying and shit.
A little fucking manitas when
I had a joke like that. Remember where it's like I saw?
Yeah.
If that fool with his little ass hands, fool, gives like little bruises. It looks like hickeys and shit. Like, I bruised that fool. Oh, dog, we just little hickeys.
You should see that fool. You should see that fool. He looks like a leopard.
Oh shit, it looks like a leopard. Eh? Oh my god! All right, that's enough.
Get out of here, dog. Let's get out of here. Oh, what's the joke? What was your joke you saw? You see, used to joke.
Oh, I said that
you beat up black people?
I got fucked up one night and I was walking through an alley and I saw this one dude getting jumped by like 3 dudes and I was like, damn, I'm gonna help him out. And man, we beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
That's why I stopped doing it.
Hey, can we cut that one out? Okay. All right, guys, that's the time. I hope you guys had a good time, a good episode. That was a good episode.
It was fun,
I
dog.
enjoyed this episode. Till next time, please get on Patreon if you're not on Patreon. Make sure you get on Patreon. That's the Lego, guys.
Peace out.
That's it. Peace out.
You're listening to American Wannabes podcast. Fucking danger way. And it's just a poet in the building. Remember that he stole his lady or he just had a crush on her? I'm Christian Zaragoza. What up, Jerry G from HP? I wanted to be a school police, dog. If you can't sing like Whitney, do not even try.